All right, this is Michael Regan. How can I help you?
Yeah, good afternoon, Michael.
Good afternoon.
Would you do me a favor? Could you repeat that number from Scoville Street, Social Security?
Absolutely. And thanks for listening to the show. Okay, you've got 95 Scoville Street. It's
right.
Diagonal across the street from the place I was born, St. Mary's Hospital Emergency Room.
Right.
It's 1-877-405-4874. That's the local. 877-405-4874. And what's your interest? What are you looking for?
Well, I've never had a local number. They used to have a local number a couple, 2, 3 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. It was.
I'm retired for a while, but now they changed it to, and this is still an outside number. That's not really downtown, is it?
No, you actually get 95 Scoville Street with that phone number. It's part of the national chain. When you call up, it literally you'll get somebody in the building at 95 Scoville Street.
Okay, and after listening, and by the way, I do listen every month you're on.
Thank you so much.
The other one I'd like to know about is I was always told, I've been retired now for about 8, 9 years, and I was told that I also was the gentleman that called you before about having his own insurance, Board of Ed. Okay, well, I'm retired, and I got Blue Cross Blue Shield out of Michigan.
Okay.
And I was told that when I had to sign up for Medicare, that Medicare was going to be my primary, and I would always present both cards, Medicare and the Blue Cross card.
Yes, you should, but the coordination of benefits is always going to be. Was your firm out of Michigan a large company?
General Motors.
Oh, huge company, not a little company. General Motors, the Blue Cross Blue Shield will trump the Medicare. The Medicare will be secondary for that. But all they want to do is just coordinate with what Medicare will pay for certain things that the Blue Cross Blue Shield won't.
Okay.
Such as skilled nursing facility. The Blue Cross Blue Shield will defer to Medicare for that one because it's part of Medicare A and B. It's part of your benefits.
Okay.
Say there was a particular prescription. The Part D, you might have to pay 33%. Versus the Anthem, which will be just a copay. You most likely have copays for your prescriptions, correct?
Yes, I do.
Right. So the Anthem portion of the drug benefit is better than what Medicare can provide you. So if you only have Medicare A and B, do you have a Part D or do you just use just your Anthem?
Oh, no. I don't have a Part D because I get the prescriptions through the Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I can only get it for X amount of time. Like my wife is on medication steady, so they only give it there for a certain amount of time.
Certainly.
And then you got to go through that Medicare or Medco.
Yes, Merck Medco.
Right.
All right. Now, also remember, Blue Cross Blue Shield changed to mail order drug through CuraScript. I think is she getting mail order drug, or are you getting it at the pharmacy?
No. We have to go through Medco.
It's mail order drug?
Mail order, Medco.
Okay, right. That's your Part D then. You will not get penalized because you have credible coverage. The GM insurance is definitely credible. Do you get a letter every year from your employer saying you have credible coverage?
Yes, I do.
Keep it. Make sure you keep it. And never drop your insurance. I'd love to sell you something, but I can't touch that type of insurance. Keep that. Call the office or call the radio show anytime you have a question. And God bless. Have a great day.
Oh, listen, you're very, very informative, and I like that young lady. She was good this morning.
That's
Too bad
Maria
she had a conference call.
By the way, she got a promotion. She used to be like the Connecticut Director of Public Affairs. She got a huge metro job now, which is all of New England. She's hard to get. I was going to try to get her in the studio, but I can only get her as a caller now. So, yes, I'm going to try to make that a regular segment. Social Security is so important. We have questions. We don't know where to go.
I know that, yeah.
All right. I appreciate the plug. And if you ever see my head getting big, make sure you pop it, all right? All right.
Thank you
Have a great day. I appreciate you listening.
You too.
All right. Rockin' and rolling. Funny. I sometimes think I'm just talking to myself, but apparently I'm not. All right. Let's talk about Social Security. SSA.gov. The lovely woman from Middlebury. Did you get your answer? If you're listening, you were looking for the optimum time to retire. I know I checked it out all week. It's definitely 66 and 2/3. I checked with Maria, who I email on a regular basis. She sometimes must think I'm a stalker, but she's like, all right, I'll get back to you. It's 66 and 2/3 for sure. It's the best time to retire. You can actually go, which I did for the caller in Middlebury. She called in. You can go to www.ssa.gov and go to the calculator. You just click on the tab that says calculator, and you put in your income, years of work, and it'll spit out the answer. Okay, remember, for you affluent people out there, and I know you're out there because I see the big homes when I'm driving by. So I'm going to go over something. If you have no interest, just turn down the volume. A powerful wealth transfer window of opportunity will be closing on December 31st, 2012. The Tax Relief, Unemployment Insurance, Reauthorization, and Job Creation Act of 2010 postponed the higher taxes and lower estate tax exemption we expected in 2011, but only until 2013. If any of you know a baseball team, small team called the Yankees, New York Yankees, there was a big wig, George Steinbrenner. He could not have picked a better year to die in 2010. He avoided estate tax. So, the act includes a higher exception of $5 million per person, $10 million per couple for estate, gift, and generation skipping transfer tax. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because make a gift to a trust is what you should be doing out there if you are a grandparent and you are interested in getting money out of your name. You can gift it, all right? I'm not going to beat this to death because I'm not a tax planning attorney. My best friend's an attorney. I am an insurance agent. But you have to know these things are out there, and this is more my thing. Politics and all that good stuff is for Larry Rifkin. This kind of stuff is for me. So, the Tax Relief, Unemployment Insurance, Reauthorization, and Job Creation Act of 2010. That's what it's called. You should be gifting. College is a fortune, so it's a generation skipping thing. You don't give it to your children. You give it to your grandchildren. We're going to talk about final expense insurance, which is life insurance. After the break, we're going to take a break and plug the sponsors.